So first of all, I'm going to introduce about my thesis topic, which is hijacked space. How come of this my topic is because from my general daily life, I can see a lot of things, but it was general ones. But suddenly, when I start to learn about the architect design, we learn about the control and plan and design. That's how come this becomes strange for me suddenly. It's very confused about the design and the spontaneity of the user utilize the space. So that's why I start to more study about the general situation. First of all, I start with the Bangkok market. So Bangkok market is was a train station, but suddenly day by day the market has invaded the train rail track and.
How about the podium?
Suddenly they invade to the space of the train. That means they have to find a negotiation to share the train, the train like this basket. They try to utilize all maximum space as much as they can. So yes, after the train pass, everything set back to the original one.
Nobody died doing the same thing.
No. So this is a picture of when the all market packed. This is the condition of this identity market. They try to utilize all the space. Also, this spatial condition happened to this market, like the wheel for the basket or the lock for the wheel, even the system of the basket setting. Also, they utilize the rail track for transport their stuff, even the pack of their shop. So from this case study, I learned about sharing the space in different time. Here they have a system behind. So the next case study, I talk about the taxi in Thailand. Taxi, we understand it as a public transportation. That should be public, right? But in Thailand, yes, this is very unnecessary thing and very personal thing belong to driver. So I start to question with this thing that how come with this stuff invade to the consumer private space. So the taxi know the way to how much they can invade to the consumer private space. So still keep very identified public space, but also interior personal space to the driver. And the next case study, I pick up the wind motorcycle. We can see a lot in Bangkok around everywhere, but this wind motorcycle never was planned in each location. It's come from, no. They have the district, they have the system, locate who are they and where are they parking. Even the parking place or the waiting place. So this case study I picked up at Yotin Soi Jet, which is RD. So here is the spot that they park for the men. They have a very organized system, like a price list very clearly, and also the sub-spot very spontaneous to the office building inside the soil. Also the regulation, like the parking, they have permission like 150 meter for park, even the queuing for the ready to get the customer. So in different sides across the road, they have very organized system to pick up the customer. Here, suddenly the new bike come from the other side. Yes, and each spot has very controlling number of the motorbike. Also the time to operate each spot. Like here 3 and 4, 5, very few because in the night time here a lot of office building, that means they already closed in the night time. But the BTS station still works, that means only here still working at night. So another case study that I seeing about which is very different from the last one is the abandoned space. these abandoned spaces were utilized by the media. They didn't invent the physical thing, but they used the media to apply the perception of hijack. So, type of hijack, from what I learned, all hijackers start to be a user before they start to hijack that place. That means all the design was invaded by this user utilize that space. So I want to learn more about the hijack case. That means I have to be a user. Like here, where you can see this formality of this design, but this very spontaneous of user. So I start to do the case experimental about the hijack, which target about formality. First, I start with the set up the criteria of the doing process. First idea of formality was the formality that I set. The second one, do research in that site. The next one, input my idea, what I want to inject them to the site, and the experimental. Also, the last part is the conclusion. So firstly, I go to H1 because this place get award of the potential of the environment that design. So it's kind of formality that we have to be on. Not beyond, to reach. So yeah, but once I go to the site and do research, 50% of the site is completely changed. From the restaurant, instead of restaurant, the school has been here. And so yeah, that means potential of the user already changed. In daytime, no any customer at all, just the student in the building studying airport. So this very beautiful tree were left abandoned. So pity. And also who take advantage of this space only God. So quiet here. Even daytime also there's some part is for utilized by the guard. So what I want to propose in this site is a more playful and take advantage more about the very nice environment, which I target on the student who encourage more playful to the site. I hope user can be impression with the site more than now. So I place the bubble gun under the tree here. Yeah, but suddenly it fell. No one come to play yet, or even the student, they never look at back. But I still keep trying more. I move the location to the guard point, which at the front, under the umbrella here. Yes, again, a very good spontaneous from them. They play very all the time until the bubble gone. And also bring another user, which is driver, also the sweeper of the city. At the last period, like totally 6 persons there. Also that environment here affect on the student who passing. And effect on the bubble. So yes, this is what I've got from the case experimental. And the next one, I take the advantage of very chilling atmosphere here. So I try to more push them up. So I swept very general chair of the guard to be more super comfortable here. So result is the guard gets sleeping and nothing to do, no more card at all at this moment. So yes, what I've got from this experimental. So I conclude about this research. I'm very lack of the user lifestyle. That's why I fail on the student case. The next case experimental is parking, because this parking is very formality in terms of function. Then you just park the car and you just left the no one, the user much not interactive with this site enough. So I just pull out more user behavior in the car. When they park, they use the mirror before and after they go back to the parking. So I want to pull out this mirror function into the site to make more interaction between user and the site. So yeah, I took the department store, which very more in and out number of cars what I can see, and also the lady crazy of the mirror. So yeah, so I push more interface to communicate with the user what I want. So I very try to catch up the sense of very dressing mirror here. So I make a prototype one and I hang up there. Actually it's failed. No one take this my mirror because yeah, I failed in the research in terms of the site. There is no electric up there. Also the behavior of the using mirror, they need more floor space. And also the sizing of the mirror. Yes. So move on to the next case experimental. I focus on the elevator. The formality of very uncomfortable atmosphere because it's very tiny space which collective a lot of strange people in a period of time. So I focus on the office building which have a lot of office rental there. That means they are strangers but they still know who are they but never talk. So that means very easily to know what is invading there. So I put the piano in the elevator because even the one who didn't play still get the effect from the sound. So I still more understand about the interface to communicate about the piano playing to the user who cannot play the piano by the number. Yeah, I get a lot of very obsession to the piano along the traveling in the elevator. So this kind of across of the boundary of the uncomfortable atmosphere to add more another topic to they think about and be more sharing the space. So this from my following this process, what I got from all this case study is my first priority is the user. User is the last one who create or who make the decision of the role of the program. Even the designer what they propose. But yes, I love user. So I want to focus on sorry. So what I'm concerned about is the emotional of the space, which I admire this mess of the general situation in Bangkok is very lively because of the spontaneous and the I admire this as the aesthetic of the space more than the static wall or the ceiling. So what I want to propose is to shake the uncomfortable formality environment and stimulate the user be more playful and be more themselves. So now what I've got, the priority, then I apply. The next step I try to apply. Yes, that means I need a site. But for my project, it's more like a dot. One area project, one area active. When spread out, a lot of dot is it means you can see the boundary of here. It's not clear, but there is a boundary. And each dot could be different content. And also the sizing of each dot could be different. Even the time that I place the dot, it could be the same day at the same place. No, the same time at the same place, but every day. So, and also how the dot pattern is linear or the plane or the volume. So now I try to give a way that I want to place a dot or possibility I can create a site. First of all is the bus route. So because bus is a very static space but the context changes every time. So that means I can point my dot along the bus route. This is one of my possibility. And the next one is the officer routine. Because I pick up one user officer who get very clear routine. That means they have very clear line. And this case, I can take my user as a client. So yes, they travel along this line by he is the hijack of that space. And the last one is the group of building. That I propose that I take the different type of building, but just take the same floor and the same context of area and put in the same hijack idea. I just wondering what it would be. Or I take the very similar building but different type of hijacking dot. So yes, this is what my proposal for hijacking space, because I don't want to fix the site only one area, because every context have very different character, and my project could be applied on any place or implanting the idea of my hijack idea. So here's my proposal for hijack space.
First of all, you need to stop working with Jiro for a while. you use very much Jiro English. It may affect your English ability in long term.
I think it's quite challenging from your proposal, if I'm reading it right. So what you are proposing is to propose a technique or some kind of procedure to turn the space by the user and accompanied by some kind of technique you need to develop, or with some kind of a library or some manual, and make it become kind of a hijacking space. However, I'm not really sure whether I think I'm not really sure, but I think you're supposed to, in order to develop this kind of manual or this kind of methodology, incorporate with the user, incorporate with the spaces, you probably need to have some kind of objective.
Objective
Yeah,
or strategy.
Either, both. Either or both. I mean, so for example, if you would like to have the hijacking space to be A, some kind of, what kind of the A characteristic that you would like to develop, and how your manual or methodology will be applied. That's what I'm reading from the presentation.
Now there are four proposal or four possibilities. You say one is the bus, the second is the routine workers, then same program but different buildings, and same buildings but different program. There are four options. Are there four options, or you want to do all of them?
More, right? Even.
More. So these are just examples.
Yeah.
I think it's more like a catalog, and then you go to some place to bring up the chapter 1 and apply chapter 1 to the space and to the people. So then when this space, when the context of the space is already different or changed, then you put chapter 1 in and then bring in chapter 2 from the bed.
Then they find the four are very different. They require four, well, they're totally different, right? Because it seems like if you want to hijack something, maybe hijack the bank and the plane, they require different strategies to do it. But if you say, well, I want to hijack everything, then it's a bit kind of, they say where to begin and which one to take on first. I don't know, because it seems that there seems to be a lot to start with. Is that an objective? We talk about the word mutation, something very interesting. How can the user change the space, right? Then the user becomes very controlled.
That's how she loves to use. She said, I love to use.
I love user.
Can you show the case study that came after Bangkok market? Or was there a case study after Bangkok market or no? I try to remember case studies. Taxi. Oh, little bit space kind of. And what comes after the taxi? I have short-term memory.
Was like,
Okay. And what comes after motorcycle?
another space.
Oh, depending.
First is the active hijack, right? Space is activating and people kind of steal from it. The second is the muted spaces and then creating use of that space.
Do you know yet what will, or do you have an image yet? What will become the kind of result, final result? Do you have in mind? No.
Actually, first of all, I started in hijack. But after I learned this process, I'm more interested about how could I design, I interested about the boundary of design, how much we set for the user. Because a lot of general daily life, what is work is, I can say a half is come from the user proposal to that space. That's why they claim to that space. So how can I control that uncontrolled situation?
You're killing her dream. You want to take control of that.
But the thing, she can simulate. You can simulate the situation that might happen. You can forecast, you can predict, but you can't control.
I like your first slide, which was the space under the BTS stair that became the Budo stall. And the second one, which is the Bangkok market. All the other one after that, I start to kind of lost the understanding of hijack space a little bit. It's not as clear to me. Like the taxi one, it's not so clear to me that it's a hijack space per se. I feel like it's more of personalizing the space, but not simply hijack. But I like the first two as an idea of using the space, and because first I think it's very efficient way of thinking, efficient, like you share resources, and there's some kind of laziness factor within that. You don't have to make everything your own. You steal, and there's a little bit of these kind of like stealing. You steal from other things to make use for yourself, for your convenience. And there's a sharing. There's a sense of sharing. There's a sense of stealing. There's a sense of laziness about not having to do everything yourself. And I try to kind of maybe in terms of what I would like to challenge, you as and your thesis, in terms of what kind of intervention or this kind of insertion that you could do. That instead of, I understand it's just a research, with a bubble, and then the whole bubble thing. So that's kind of more like playful, or putting the little armchair there to see how people would react. But if we kind of go back to the using the space under the stair, the Bangkok market, there's a real kind of need for people to use that space for something that is like part of their like really part of how they make a living. So there's something very kind of serious, in how they need to use the space, and also kind of the creativeness of how they can hijack the space. And I'm just wondering, like, the kind of thing that you would place in each of your dots. I think it should be quite a challenging set of pieces, where you have to kind of carefully observe the kind of people that will be in that area and the potential, of what they may need and the potential of what they might be able to do, and then decide on what that pieces that intervention pieces would be, and really challenge those people, to see if they have the creativity to make something useful, out of those pieces. I try to think of an example that I can, but I like the experiments of the bubble or the sofa or the armchair, and I think that people can be even more creative and making something very useful, especially in our culture. But it's got to be something that either make it more comfortable, for them, like at motorcycle wing. If they don't already have a seat, they will eventually